So I'm Evan Larrick.
My name's Chris Ball.
I'm Carl Seawick.
My name is Melody.
Hi, my name is Zach Burns. My biggest takeaway was seeing how everybody just continues to learn and research. No matter what we're doing, no matter what we're studying or looking into, there's always that journey for understanding better what we're looking at.
Well, it was interesting because the internship, I had like a lot of projects to do and stuff like that, and so if I had any questions, there was a mentor program, and so I had a mentor that I could talk to, and it was really easy for me to go in and talk to my boss. So I mean, just every day was kind of new, and I think it went really well because I kind of had like an open dialogue with the people that I worked with, so I thought that was nice.
So I was able to use a lot more of my background than I anticipated in the job. I was expecting to do a lot of like paperwork or a lot of boring stuff, and actually really got to take advantage of my background in like electronics, lasers, optics, and then even some programming, and really take a huge focus on the wealth of knowledge I've learned at college and stuff like that. So it was really good in that regard, and I was allowed to really use my expertise, and was really set free to kind of do my own thing, and not really restricted to one single project or anything in particular.
I learned a lot, not only technical things like I was exposed to languages I've never used before in different frameworks and technologies, but also I really learned how to develop in the context of a company, so always keeping our customers' needs in perspective, and making sure that I always have good practices like documenting my code, documenting my findings and stuff like that really well, so fresh eyes, including my own, new eyes, could always look back at what I did and understand what I did.
Don't be afraid to ask questions, I think, is one of the big ones. Learning by doing is, again, one of the biggest things that you can do here. If you don't know something, just try to go and try to work with it, try to research it, do everything you can to get as hands-on with it as possible. That will really help in the end. And then if you've exhausted all your options there and you still know what to do, again, asking questions is highly recommended. There's an open door policy here. Everyone's going to be really happy to help, so just don't be afraid to do that. And there's all these opportunities to meet up with other people, and it's always good to take advantage.
The biggest thing I did was learn. So every project I had, I learned a lot, and it got easier the more I knew. So the faster and more rigorously I learned things, the easier projects were to complete.
One thing that did stand out was how much I feel like the people at Aerotech care about the interns here. I feel like a lot of time and energy was put into making sure I understand all the technologies, I understand what it's like working at Aerotech, and making sure I understand my projects and I'm performing the best I can. So I really feel like I was able to get a lot out of this internship that way.